The Thompson family heckled me. Granted, I had a lot of drinks. If you also are wondering why Gar and Doug are dressed up more appropriately than they've ever been before, that's because of me. And if you ever met Walter Sobchak and wondered where's the guy get a green blazer, that's also because of me. I was asked to talk from Sarah and Kate, and I thought, I don't know if it was appropriate, it probably was a bad choice. It was also a bad choice to jump out of a plane 11,000 feet, but apparently I found out my favorite word is whoa, and I kept repeating it over and over and over again. I thought I'd go more R-rated, but the fact that I went Aladdin style makes me kind of happy. Normally I would just say what's ever on my mind, but I figured because there's sets of parents here, and mainly Mr. Moses, who still really scares the living crap out of me. Every other dad you can call him by the first name, not Mr. Moses, which I respect. I'm not trying to pick it. I'm going to take this chair closer for protection. Yes. Do I have our camera?
And you really ruined the speech.
Yeah, wow. No, I don't. So I did write down a couple things to make this quick. I know that we have a lot of family here from both sides, but there's probably actually very few of us, meaning pretty much UVM lacrosse players, that have known Gar and Doug. And I first met Gar and Doug when I was 18 at UVM at fall ball, and it's very two different things. Doug, very intimidating. He looked like the Grape Ape, and I thought he would never talk about his emotions. In hindsight, one of the more sensitive guys you've ever met in your life. And then there's Gar, who is like Rastafarian guy from South Boston or somewhere, wherever he's from. And you thought this guy would just be like the most mellow guy, and then 3 years later you see him careening through a piece of plywood at 3 o'clock in the morning. Whoops. So, but in the end, they're both very simple men. Doug loves just being out in the country, loves Labatt, loves his girlfriend, loves his BB gun, though he tried for many years never to let him have a gun, but now he has it, he loves it. He loves mechanical things, like when something breaks in California, my wife will wait to call Doug to see how to fix it. You love to see Doug on a tractor or a lawnmower or anything, and you also always love to take Doug to Home Depot because it's like a candy store. He's like, oh, what can I do with this thing? So that's kind of Doug. Whereas Gar, he loves the lake. When I always, now that I've moved and I come back, Gar's always like, we have to go in the lake and bless ourselves. Somehow I guess the lake is some spiritual body of water. Though I tell him I don't like swimming down below 6 feet because I don't know what's on the ground. So it's fine. He loves his wife. I always will be one of the proudest moments of not only introducing them, but also standing by Gar with Doug as he got married. He loves his reggae music. For a long time, we were the only white guys, probably like Mark Pryor, on Sunday night reggae nights, doing weird reggae dances. With a bunch of Jamaican expats in Nectars. He's got great dance moves, and though I didn't see it, and it has been repeated, the leg kick onto his back at Franny O's apparently was one of the best ever. And I'm sure tonight we will see something. But in the end, these guys have been my best friends. Many times they've been my emergency contacts, they've been my lawyers, they've been my player agents, and they've also been my parents sometimes when I got in deep trouble. Whatever I needed from them, they always gave that to me, and it wasn't just me, but that's everybody that knows them, that if you need something and they know how to fix it or they can help, they will be there. They also were when we were single, they were also my guys. We also told everyone on the Canadian curling team, we thought that would get us girls. We're not Canadian. Well, I think I'm Canadian. We also have no idea how to curl. But they thought this scheme was great. I've been with Doug when he avoided a crocodile on I-60 in Florida. I've been with Gar through a lot of weird spiritual Bikrams where we've come out saying a lot of weird stuff to each other. And in the end, I know a couple of things. One, they will always enjoy Easter dinners at Larry's house. Two, they will always like going to Red Square and going to LT shows. They will always complain about how he actually had to pay a cover cost. They will always love long days at the Shelburne Beach with their close group of friends or anybody's in town playing volleyball, grilling meat, and for Gar, probably talking about the Patriots even though it's July. And they will always enjoy being with our man crew, going to the gorge, wearing weird helmets or goggles we've created, and tubes, and drinking Labatt's on rocks, risking our lives, jumping into very small parts of water that should not be done. And in the end, they love family dinners, and I think that's what I love them most, is that they're two of my best friends, and if you know them, and you all do, they're basically your family. You say your family, you think of Doug and Gar, and they're the two greatest guys. Their family, the Moses family, is absolutely amazing. The Smith family, absolutely amazing. And they married, one is married, one fabulous girl. The other one we're waiting.
Crash and burn, crash and burn.
And if you want in, I'm running some numbers here. We love them all, and so thanks for coming from far and wide to Doug and Gar.
Cheers, Dougie. Happy birthday, man.
Well done. That was good.
I see you guys are talking.
I got that.
I don't know if anyone